I'm reading this note here that came with the Midway glasses.
Anything of awesomeness in there?
It says, we're hoping everyone has recovered from their lack of sleep, hangovers, and gambling woes, or joy. I don't think I've mentioned it, but there was a long-standing tradition of me somehow ending up getting strep throat right around the time of Midway's annual Vegas Gamers Day. Like one time I had to stumble through the hot weather to a clinic to go get shots, and I thought I was going to die. I almost just laid down on the street and gave up. It was that bad.
You were on the streets?
I decided to walk. I'm sitting in my hotel room, trying to eat ice cream that I ordered from room service, and I can't. It's just I can't get it in my mouth and swallow it because the strep throat has suddenly gotten so bad. And I'm like, I gotta go see a doctor right now. So I call the front desk and go, what? I gotta see somebody about some stuff. The guy's like, oh yeah, you want to take the back entrance out? Gives me walking directions to this clinic. I'm like, okay, and that's walking distance? Like, yeah, totally. So I'm like, okay. So I stagger out this entrance into basically 110 degrees. It's probably at least 100 degrees, high 90s, something like that. Staggering up the street, and then I get to this clinic that it is very much a clinic in the sexually transmitted diseases sense of the word. Oh man, this is going to go poorly. And I go in there. The guy normally when you think you have strep throat or something like that, you go in there. And they look in your mouth and go, well, maybe we need to take a throat culture, and that'll take a couple of days to come back, blah, blah, blah. Doctor at this place, open up my mouth. He goes, oh, yeah, you got strep throat. And since you're flying tomorrow, that'll be real bad for you, so we're just going to give you a shot in the ass. I got shot full of anti-strep throat drugs, and then a woman who worked at the clinic gave me a ride to the Walgreens on the Strip, and I was able to pick up a prescription there and for antibiotics to get rid of the rest of it, and then the following year I totally got it again. Not as bad. I flew back as it was starting to set in and had to go to my regular doctor and get taken care of. So now every time there's a Midway event, I don't worry about lack of sleep, hangovers, and gambling woes. I think, oh God, am I going to get strep throat? And right before this event, Dave upstairs had strep throat.
Yeah.
So
you were near.
I crashed at his place right before hearing that he had it. So I was convinced. I was like, oh dude, oh no, come on.
That's creepy. That's destiny that you should get.
And I hadn't had strep throat for years and years and years. And then all of a sudden I got it 2 years in a row. And oh man. All right.
No more questions. We're done.
Okay.
Your thrilling strep throat story, I think, is what exactly the note that we need to leave this ridiculous podcast on.